right, Kentucky Living, the flagship publication for Kentucky's electric cooperative, is accepting nominations for the for the 2025 Best in Kentucky Awards now through the end of February.
Okay, so the end of February is coming up, so don't forget there is a spot for local TV personality. Write India's name in.
And a meteorologist. But let's talk to Joe Arnold.
Okay, so publisher Joe Arnold, of course, is here to share more with the details about multiple categories and about the big celebration to reveal the winner. So I know we've been chatting. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
I love it. You guys, you're the way to drive all of this because your viewership. And every year what happens is we hear from people from other parts of the state saying, well, why didn't you choose this breakfast place or this hiking spot? Like, why didn't you know better? Well, it's because oftentimes in the news, you know this too, people will call the newsroom like the day after and say, why didn't you cover this story? And the answer is because we didn't know about it.
Right.
So this is the answer now to say, this is your chance to stand up for your local communities. And Jim, I want to thank you for all you've been doing for local communities during these disasters. We are, of course, the co-op publication, as you said. What better way to support local communities than to stand up and make sure that your community is heard?
I mean, he is the most accurate, so we are very grateful to have him.
I appreciate that. But this, this is quite the honor because this is how many people received this publication?
We have a readership of about 1.2 million. We have the largest circulation of any publication in the state, about 550,000.
Holy
So it goes all across. The great thing is about this, so I mean, and we love the best of Lexington and best of Louisville, and and everyone and local communities have their own. This is the only statewide look. This is a way for us, and what I do is I use Kentucky Living as my travel guide, and because of the fact that people will submit these nominations, you know what's best in your own local community. What's your best place to jump in the water or adventure or barbecue? Well, now make sure that the rest of the state knows about that as well.
So let's say I want to nominate India because one of the categories is
Best TV Personality.
Yeah.
So what's the process? What do I need to do?
KentuckyLiving.com. You'll see Best in Kentucky right there. You click on there, and then you fill out, there's 30 different categories. You fill out the ones that you know the best. You can do all of them, or you can do one of them. All depends. India might do one of them many times.
Yeah, I know. You know? I mean, but I'm just looking at some of these categories, and they're truly amazing. I mean, you have athlete, local radio host, bourbon, craft, event, a festival, winery. So the categories are just
they're all
over the
board.
place.
And because this is what Kentucky Living is all about. We celebrate the energy of Kentucky, so this is all the different places. Now, we have a hard time sometimes narrowing it down to 30 categories. We actually expanded from 25 because people kept calling and writing and saying, what about this? What about that? You can't forget about wineries. You can't forget about meteorologists.
Right.
They are so important.
So vital.
So anyway, so this is your chance to do it. KentuckyLiving.com. Every week that we take a drawing from all the people who have nominated, we give away $100 just to thank you for what you've done. So
who are you giving $100 to?
So to one person out of all those people who have nominated. So just a little thank you for your getting in.
So the nominees you're giving $100 to?
No, the
person who nominated.
Yes.
All right. See, I wanted to clear that up. So
if you nominate
you should be an electric cooperative communicator because you did a great job of divining what I was trying to say there.
Well, I got to the root of it. Investigative journalism.
That's very good.
So this goes through the nomination process.
Nominations are through the end of February, and we have a great staff, and then we have to go through thousands and thousands of these nominations. In May, then on KentuckyLiving.com, we will publish a ballot of the top 3 finalists for each of these categories. That's a lot easier to go in that day. Just click. This India, Jim.
Yeah.
And away we go. All right. There you can see it. May 1st through the 31st. That's when you can vote.
That's the second tranche.
And then the winners will be announced on August 13th.
There we go.
Well, you can keep that magazine if you like.
Yes.
Be able to, a little guide there. Talk about it every day between now and the end of February.
Oh, don't you worry.
We'll plug it. Don't you worry.
Make sure to nominate.